Hi everyone. So I wanted to put up another video. This video will contain the normal amount of random with half the calories, so you don't have to worry about it. If you're on some sort of weight loss scheme, you're alright. So the last video I forgot two very important things that I wanted to talk about in the last video, so I thought I'd talk about those in this video, and maybe I'll throw something else on the end of it as well. So the first thing I want to talk about is I had the absolute pleasure of playing Xbox with Amy from Braindead Hooligans. I'll put a link to their YouTube channel in the description below. I know that a lot of you were like, how could you be sure it's them? Well, when you can hear three different people in the background and you recognize their voices, plus the dogs, I knew who I was playing with. I have added both her and I've had Cory on my YouTube channel now for a while, Cory Williams SMP Films, the guy that I look up to. For those of you, I know you might have seen me wear this shirt. So, and I know what people are going to do. People are going to search out my gamertag. My gamertag is public. I don't hide it. I've put it in other videos on my other channel, so it shouldn't be too hard for you to find me. Even so, I don't accept requests from people I don't know, and the friend list is private, so even if I accepted your request, you still wouldn't get a hold of these people's gamer tags. I've been trusted with these gamer tags, and I'm not letting anyone get them from me. So, the other thing that I wanted to talk about was the Bowater thing that's going on in Nova Scotia right now. And for those of you not from the area, you will have no idea what I'm talking about, but basically, a major employer, a major mill down here, a paper mill, is closing their doors, and it's in a community that I spent some time getting to know the people when I worked at my other job, the one before this one. So I know the effects that this is going to have on this small town. This small town has maybe 3,000 people of it. Over half of that works at the mill. So there's really only two big employers in Liverpool, which is essentially where this mill is. The two employers are OLS, formerly Lightbridge, which is where I used to work, and the Bowater mill. Now, with the sheer number of people that are getting laid off in Liverpool right now, there's no way that they're going to be able to throw those people into OLS. There's no way. That building is not big enough for another 1,500 people, etc. So those people are now going to have to go in and look for work. And in a community where there really are no major employers, it's all small town businesses, it's all local, there's no employers in that area. So what those people are going to do is, we're going to have to move. When those people go ahead and they move, they're going to move probably to the city, because that's where the major employment is, or at least that's the impression. Well, I've lived in the city now for close to 6 years-ish, and I can pretty much tell you that there's not much for employment down here right now. There really hasn't been since the recession. Like, there hasn't really been a lot of people doing a lot of hiring around. So I'm not so certain that that's going to be good on the economy for the city, because you're not going to get any work here. So then what ends up happening is those people are forced to move out of the country, or pardon me, out of the province. Then, when that happens, the small towns of Nova Scotia, they're pretty much not going to exist anymore. And the tourism industry relies heavily on the small towns. That is what Nova Scotia tourism is all about. Small towns, friendly people, homemade arts and crafts, homemade restaurants, all of that stuff. It's all part of the tourism industry down here. Sorry, it's warm outside, I'm sweating. So, you get rid of all that, you lose your tourism industry. Like, people don't get the scope of how this is going to affect this province. No tourism, less money coming into the province. A province that really does need the money coming into it. We have the highest tax rate, and we probably have, I think, I think we might have the lowest minimum wage in the country. Maybe. I don't know. I have to look that one up. But people like myself work one job, make just over minimum wage, and I basically live paycheck to paycheck. I make no money doing this, as you're already aware, most of you, and if you're not aware of that, now you are. So, I mean, there's nothing in Nova Scotia anymore. This province, if it cascades down like I think it's going to, we're screwed. We are really screwed, people. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, nah, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Well, go ahead, leave a comment. Tell me I'm wrong. Prove it. I guess we'll see. So that about sums up that. I think that's what's going to end up happening around here. It's basically going to be a one city province. There's not going to be much for small town anymore. But we'll see what happens. Oh, the other thing I was going to talk to you about, I'm not going to talk to you about it right now. If you kind of want to get a hint as to what's going on, go to my Facebook page. I'll put a link in the description below. And I'm giving a little bit of information on it, but not a lot. So I'll make a formal announcement on here when that becomes a reality. But for right now, the room is spinning, as I said. The room is spinning. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like rating, comment below. I want to hear your guys' opinions on this. Share the video. By all means, share my videos. If you find them entertaining, if you want to get other people involved in this conversation, share the video. Alright, so that about sums it up. So take care, my peoples, and I will see you in the next video. Ciao. Adios. Bamushka.